you are more valuable to them in your current, position. Sometimes.
Right. You are more valuable to them.
Yeah. So what do you do for them? You like, you're a caretaker for them?
Pretty much, I cook a lot, and the reason that they want me around is because they want companionship.
Mm-hmm.
They told me this after I moved in, that they expect somebody to be around just in case someone falls, etc., etc. But that was not laid out to me before. I mean, we had 2 conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Never brought it up, and also I that I get advance payment, and it was also told in that they never heard that they never heard it, nor did they agree to it. So, I mean, I really felt like the rug was pulled from underneath.
You need a road opener.
All my stuff had been brought in.
You need a road opener is what you need.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Now, I don't know. Next steps need to be in how I'm going to get there, because in order to move someplace, see, I didn't need any money to move in here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of my big points of saying yes. And I thought it was a gift from heaven that, oh my God, this is perfect, and
I
can do this and not suffer financially.
Yeah. Hey, on YouTube, let me tell YouTube real quick. YouTube, for some reason, I don't know if I was distracted or if I was tripping or what went on. I accidentally terminated the broadcast earlier. So, yeah, my bad. I need to actually go back over there and let them know what happened. Ain't nobody over there no more. So, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, you need a road opener, because to me, it seems like, when somebody needs your energy, they need your energy, and that's just the end of it. And that's what they need.
Right.
So
Right.
You're sort of, in a sense, stuck there, in a sense, but not forever. But, they would like for you to be there. That's just like, in my opinion, there are a lot of people, because first of all, I could tell energetically that you are valuable. I can tell that in a spiritual sense. Are you tired a lot? Do you feel drained?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, I wasn't sure whether that was as a result of the move, because I did the move virtually by myself. Which was a huge, I mean, I had movers, but I did all of the packing. I did all of the moving the day after the movers. I mean, it was huge. And I had a roommate, and she didn't lift her finger. And so it was like running a marathon. And I had to recover. It took me days to recover. So I wasn't sure whether it was that, or if it was because I was feeling like this drain. There's some kind of energetic drain that I'm feeling too, on top of it all.
Yeah, and it's draining it.
And I know that the woman is very much, I could sense that she's very much dependent on someone else's energy to keep her uplifted.
Right.
And so that's where I feel like the drain is coming from. The man actually has Parkinson's. So he's alone. He likes to be alone by himself most of the time. But I don't feel it coming from him so much at all.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely see them as a couple, because the lovers comes up. What you need is see, this is the whole thing. This is why because I can tell that you want to move and you want to move on to your life. There is a spirit guide here. This Knight of Coins. There's a spirit guide here. So it's a possibility that you may have some money coming that will be enough to move you out of there, because, there's other, there are other options. So let me ask you a question. You were asking as far as, were you asking about your career or your job situation? Because I'm assuming that you're looking for another job. Yeah.
Right. I was just going to ask you that. I'm looking for another job, and I'm considering getting a full-time situation. And also another opportunity came across my awareness where I have an appointment to meet with somebody today at 3 o'clock. And it has something to do with skincare and cosmetics. And I used to do that way in another lifetime, so to speak, in my life. And
Yeah,
so I'm just, but it's,
no, that
yeah.
no. That is actually, if that's what you feel, then that's what you should do. But see, there's so many. Let me tell you something. There's so many different business ventures, but see, those it seems like what it is that is being blocked. You know what I'm saying? It's being blocked because as soon as I got away from certain people that were like blocking me, like a bunch of my creativity just started flourishing. I was like, whoa. Because see, if you're doing all those other things, then you can't take care of them. And if you're active, if you like active and stuff, no, they want you to be tied and bound to the house. They want you to be housebound like they are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like I jumped from the fire into the frying pan. The house that I was staying in, that I was renting, was owned by a woman that was just hard.
They over there for you. You know how when you exactly. But see, you know what you did. What happened was what's going on is the opposite around. You know how like when you cook a real nice steak and you put it on the stove on high for like 3 or 4 minutes each, and then you put it in the oven on 450 or 500. That's kind of where that's kind of the more of a good analogy on that, because literally you're sitting there and they're like, but this what I don't. Do you feel that they're like siphoning energy out of you so that they can live longer?
Just the part about living longer, that never really came to my awareness that it was just about siphoning energy. It's about just because they feel they need it.
That's true. That's true. They do. If it's somewhere where you didn't want to be forever.
No, and that's what I'm saying is I need a solution. I can't do this much longer. I'm so inside.
How long have you been living with? How long have you been living with him?
Oh, I'm just in a week, but still.
Whoa, just a week. Damn.
Pulled the rug from underneath me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I'm just laughing at how it must be pretty unbearable if it's only been a week. Good Lord. Well, you're not doing what you want to do. And if you're not doing what you want to do, it's almost like you move back in with it. Kind of like that.
You're breaking up a little bit, but I feel trapped. I feel like I need to get out of this cage.
Go to my website and get a consultation. I can do a road opener for you. You need a road opener. There's probably other stuff there's probably some, this is not a full reading because I'm just looking at what you asked about, but there's a reason why you're having such a hard time. It is. And, see, them older people, they can enchant you. They can enchant you to be whatever they want you to be. You know how like when a child is born, because whenever you move, moving to me is like a rebirth. It really is. So basically what they did was they rebirthed you as their child, and you feel stuck like a little kid, and they just want somebody that has an able body to take care of them, and they're probably saving a lot of money.
You're breaking up. I'm sorry, you're breaking up. I can't even hear what you're saying.
Am I breaking up? Oh no. That's probably this thing on Blog Talk. Let me see if there's any. You know what? Let me close out this other window. Maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe if I close out some windows, maybe that'll stop it from doing that. Because maybe there's something. Okay, is it better now? Is it better now? Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Okay, because I did have an extra couple of windows open that probably was slowing down the connection, or maybe some. Yeah, we got a lot of devices on the Wi-Fi.
It seems like you're in a place where there's a lot of stuff going on. Like if you move away from a modem or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of device. Well, I'm sitting at my desk, but there's a few people on phones, and my daughter probably just started watching her smart TV too. Those smart TVs take up a lot of You turned it off, baby? Okay, well, she said she turned it off. It probably just Blog Talk because I'm using the direct dial-in call-in. Well, listen, I've got to take other
Do
callers.
you
I went.
recommend that I maybe? Do you
Mm-hmm.
recommend I give you a call and we can talk a little bit based on what you think is my next what I need to do?
Well, this what I want to tell you. I can't guarantee you that I'll have time to speak with you later unless you get a reading. And I was gonna offer for you to go and purchase a reading.
Sorry,
If you want, I
you're
totally.
breaking up.
Oh, I was saying that I was gonna offer for you to go and purchase a reading on the web percent off. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. If you can't hear me, go on YouTube. YouTube should be streaming good. It might be Blog Talk messing up or something. Maybe the connection with Blog Talk. Again, that's a part of that blockage again. Go to the website and either get a consultation or a reading, and you can get 20% off.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear me? Were you able to hear me that time? You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good
Goes
one.
in and out.
Okay. Love and light. I don't know why it all of a sudden started going in and out. That's so weird. Okay. All right. Let's see who we got waiting because we need to take more callers here. There's somebody that's been waiting for almost an hour. I'm going to take you next.
Hello.
Hello, caller. You're live.
Hi, yes. So, I have a question, a love question.
Sure.
I'm a Cancer,
Mm-hmm.
and so I've been dealing with this guy or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and for about 2 years, and he's married, but he doesn't want to be in the relationship. But they have like financial issues, kind of like keeping him there. Here's my question is does I mean right now we're not on good terms like as far as speaking, so I wanted to know should I move on or what should I do? Does he plan on leaving or what?
Okay. So do you want to know specifically should you move on? Because that's what I'll ask.
I'm sorry,
Because
I can't right now.
oh my God, hold on a minute, okay? I am going to try to fix this. Give me a second. I may have to dial back in. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm going to reconnect to Blog Talk because my peeps is having a hard time hearing me. Don't you just hate that? Don't you just hate interference? Yeah. Yeah, Carol. Yeah, Carol. And see, the thing of it is that is it laziness? I hope that when I become elderly, I don't
now. Press 1.
look.
Important instructions.
Not trying to
Since it
be.
appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Not to be mean or anything, but it's kind of like. But she said that he had Parkinson's disease, so that's really big. I should really do a reading on Parkinson's disease because y'all never know what that is. That might be a bunch of demons making that happen to people. You never know, because I could see a bunch of negative spirits around her, and I hope she does come to get some help because she really does need it because she'll be stuck there, and it can start making her sick too, is what it can do. So and it's only been a week, so you can tell that she needs to get out of there. She needs to get out of there. Okay. Are you still on the line? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Is it better or not?
it's a little better. I mean I could understand what you're saying.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, because if you can't understand me, then that's not good at all. All right.
Okay,
So
yeah,
you want to know if you should move on.
Right.
Spirit guides, should the caller who is a Cancer move on? Should she move on? Yes or should she move on? Yes or no? So I did get a no. Let me just explain this to you real quick. What you got was the 9 of Cups reversed. You got the 3 of Swords reversed. You got the Page of Swords upright. You got the 10 of Cups inverted, and you got the 3 of Cups reversed. So there's a third party interference. Has something to do. Now, who is this person again? Because what I can sense is a feminine influence here. There's a third party, but Spirits is saying that you shouldn't just let it go. You should probably fight for your man.
Okay.
What's his zodiac sign?
Okay, it's breaking up again. What is it?
What is his zodiac sign? Yeah.
He's a Taurus.
Okay. I can see you guys reuniting in the future, but I feel like you need, tell me if you're able to hear me. If you're not able to, guys, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. If you're calling into Blog Talk, because I can hear you guys, but for some reason you're not able to hear me. Okay, so there's a problem with I might need to light a black candle, that might help it. So what I want you to do is ask your question and then go to YouTube so that you can listen to the answer. Okay, can you bring up YouTube?
Okay.
So let me know when you're on YouTube and when you can hear me. Okay, we're gonna give her a few minutes. That's the way we're gonna have to do it, because I think Blog Talk interference or something.
Okay. It won't let me. For some reason, I have some bad connection too, so it won't let me connect or get on YouTube. So I guess, honey, can you just give me the answer and I'll go back in the video and watch it?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Thank you so much. So what you got? You asked, I did a yes or no, and you asked, should you move on? Okay, and you got a blatant no. You got the 9 of Cups reversed. You got the 3 of Swords reversed. You got the Page of Swords upright. The 10 of Cups is reversed, and the 3. So first of all, there's either a person, which is AKA a spirit. So there's definitely something that's blocking that situation. Okay. You can tell that it's more so of a circumstantial type of thing. And then either you or him has like a generational curse on you, or maybe even both of you. It's probably both of you, to be honest with you. So see, this is what I want to tell you. This is how generational hexes can manifest themselves. And so this person right here, who is the Page of Swords, this is the culprit right here. And you can tell it's a third party interference that's interfering. So you shouldn't, should you, I mean, yeah, do what you normally do. But listen, do what you normally do in life, but the spirits can see you and him getting back together, okay, in the future. And I'd say, because I would have to do a full reading, but it could take possibly up to 3 years, because there's some sort of trauma that happened within the relationship or something, because this 3 of Swords is reversed. And also, there's somebody that is manipulating the situation. Okay, there's somebody that's manipulating the emotions around the both of you. So I feel like you need a full reading, he needs a full reading, but I don't feel like you should move on. They're saying no. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome. And you probably already know why, but if you want to know why, then I can throw a couple of cards to tell you. But you can always feel free to go to tarotqueenjamila.thedivinebommy.com and you can get a reading. Okay. Use Presidential 20 to get 20% off up until President's Day. Okay. Let me throw the cards real quick for her. Find out why spirits are saying that she shouldn't leave. Why? Why shouldn't she move on? Okay, well, we'll find out. Well, you guys do have a fate and a destiny with each other, but the problem is that it's you're almost being put. There's something going on. Yeah, you're supposed to be like you guys are supposed to be together. The 10 of coins comes up, the Ace of Cups comes up, the Fool card comes up, but it's in reverse. But then the 2 of Pentacles comes up, right position. So this is the juggling act that's being done, and then the 3 of Wands is in the reverse position. The relationship, it's supposed to be something there. It you know, I feel like you guys definitely have, I feel like it's a good connection with the 2 of you, but there needs to be some kind of spiritual growth because everybody, I mean, everybody got potential, but nobody actually ever lives out to that full potential. So the relationship within itself does have potential because there's a lot of problems. First of all, the Fool card comes up in the reverse position. So this is where he's sort of in a position where he's not able to pull forward with that or to move forward in it. Also, there seems to be some kind of, like I said, there's definitely some kind of hex or either healing that's needed. But I feel like it's a hex because the 10 of verse position. So does he have financial issues? You probably ain't listening. If he has financial issues, there's something going on, but it's everything coming up in reverse because see, the Fool card in the upright position is actually one of the best cards that you can. That's one of the best cards because what this represents is somebody that is willing to take that leap with you. But if it's reversed, that means that they're kind of hanging back. They're like, no, I really don't want to do this because what if this and what if that? So it's a negativity too, and then it's insecurity, and then also unhappiness, emotions that are not being. And then another thing that I can tell is that there's something going on within his root chakra, but that doesn't mean that you're just supposed to walk away because you are a reflection of him. So whatever's wrong with him, that's what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you. So you and him got the same problem. So what? Because you attracted him to you, it may manifest itself differently. But I feel like you guys have like a soulmate connection. There's supposed to be some stuff between the 2 of you. Then also I can see kids. I can see a child that wants to be born. But do you have any kids? You can't even talk to me right now. This sucks. I don't know what the hell Blog Talk is doing.
I can hear you clear now.
Okay, okay, good.
I don't have any kids.
But see, you're supposed to have a child with him though. Maybe even a couple of children. I can see your firstborn as being a little girl. And it could be with him. But see, there's also another you need to look at you need to get like a full love profile and also a full spiritual profile. See, and then looking at your chart, your natal chart helps me a lot. So you may want to consider, all of y'all that are listening, you guys know that I'm on here, that I'm offering full readings. Y'all know the deal. Go to the website. Also, I'm offering specials on my on some of my rituals and stuff too. So yeah, you can tell that you're not supposed to just let him go, and you'll keep repeating cycles. If you keep doing that, he'll just keep remanifesting himself, and you'll be like, why I keep attracting the same man that do the same damn thing over and over again? They just do the same damn thing. If you keep attracting the same man that do the same thing, then it's not just him, it's you, because he is always, when for some reason other people in our lives, they do end up being a reflection, whether or not it's a good or a bad reflection of ourselves. There could be a number of things going on, and I can't do it fully here because I got like 12 people waiting. So explore those things. Okay, explore those things. You see what I'm saying? Explore those certain aspects of your chart. You know what I'm saying? So that you can learn more about, yeah. So I always look at those things if I'm doing this is a free reading, so it's just going to be general. It's not general for you. Like, this is very personal for you. It's very accurate for you because I'm talking to you. But you do need to do a full analysis on, because now this is another thing that I want to tell you, is that there's nothing wrong with knowing. But then it's just the problem when you're sharing all the time. Knowing and sharing is two different things. It's okay for you to know, but you don't always have to share that with people. Just like you can sit back and you can have that quiet knowledge to yourself, and he can run around you in circles. He might do that. Also, I feel like he might be a twin flame that could be running. You know what I'm saying? He could be running.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you need to get a full analysis on the relationship and see what's going on with that. Okay.
Okay. I'll
make sure you put presidential 20, because I'm running a President's Day and a full moon special. Put in presidential 20 to get 20% off, and you can also get 20% off of my consultations as well. Because I get the sense that you're welcome. Have a wonderful day. Love and light. All right, y'all. I'm going to take the next caller. Let me go refill my cup, though. I'm in the mood for something salty and sour for dinner tonight. Salty and sour. Like a lemon, something lemon. Yeah, man. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me see who we got next. Caller, you're live.
Hello.
Hello. Are you able to hear me on here?
Off and on. It was off and on. In and out.
Oh, wow. I cannot believe that Blog Talk is doing this to me today. Oh, no. Okay, so then are you able to pull up the live stream on YouTube as well?
I thought I was able to.
Okay.
But it's a little bit behind. The recording is a little bit behind from the phone call.
Oh, that sucks. So it's not syncing up. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know what you can do? You can go back and you can listen to your reading, and I'll just give you the timestamp. I should have gave that other lady the timestamp. In your current. I should have gave the other lady the timestamp. So what you can do is just ask, because I can hear you perfectly. Just ask the question and then I will answer, and then you can just go to YouTube to listen to your answer, okay? And your timestamp is about...
Okay, can you repeat that for me?
Just go to
Can you
YouTube.
repeat that for me? You broke up.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube to get your to hear the reading. Go to YouTube to do that. You can hear it. You'll be able to hear it loud and clear on YouTube. Yeah.
I posted a question on YouTube on the under Herbal Love Goddess.
Okay.
And
okay. So are you looking at the chat? Are you looking at the chat?
Yes, on the live chat.
Okay. All right, hold on a minute. All right. Go back. There we go. Okay, so I put your timestamp. You want to know what the heck? Stop! What are you doing? Is one of my keys stuck or something? Okay, I'm good. Okay, guys. So
you're breaking up again.
Yeah, go and listen to me on YouTube. I'm just gonna do your reading. You asked, is your daughter safe with her father? Spirit guides for the caller.
Okay.
Herbal Love Goddess.
I think I heard bits and pieces. I heard bits and pieces of it. I heard you say go on YouTube.
Yeah, go. Hold on, guys.
On the live chat, correct?
Yep. Bless me, good grief.
Now you want me to type it in now? And then
I can see it.
Wait for the video to hear the answer. Okay.
Why is this thing doing this?
Do you see that now?
Hey, hold on a minute. Freaking tab button got stuck. Stop tabbing. Oh my goodness. Hold on a minute. All these malfunctions. My goodness.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So for your first question, is your daughter safe with her father? Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit guides. Is caller's daughter safe with her father? Okay. Yes or no? Yes or no? We're gonna look at major arcanas and even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards is no. Well, I feel like your daughter is definitely safe with him. Will he problems, in her life? Is it things that he's passing down to your daughter? Yeah. So, because a lot of the cards came up in the inverted position, she's safe with him. But as far as her mind, body, and spirit, and as far as what he's teaching her, I feel like, is he like a devout Christian or something? And see, that's what there's something about relationships. There's something that's being passed to her through her father. So what you're picking up on is the negative energy that he seems to be passing on to her through like his bloodline. So what I can sense is, especially with this Hierophant, it being in the reverse position and the 7 of Cups, and then the high priestess is in the reverse position. So, you know, with so many men feeling the way that they feel about women, feeling how they feel about the opposite sex, he may not be the best teacher of who she is. And see, a woman, a young girl learns about who she is, you know, through her parents first. But he doesn't, I feel like there's a lot of things that he could teach her that he's not. So I feel like it's one of those standard things to where most of the men on this planet have a problem with the female gender. So the reason why you're concerned is not necessarily for her physical safety, but is more so her spiritual and emotional and mental safety. That is what is a problem. And even though she'll be safe, even though she may even survive, you know what I'm saying? The whole situation is still like there's some kind of generational hex that passing down to her. And I feel like for a lot of us, it's limitations and not knowing who we are. I feel like your daughter is possibly you know, because some of the cards that I got, the Hierophant in reverse and the High Priestess reversed, and then the Lovers reversed. So it's nothing more dangerous than a person not knowing who they are. So that's how he's endangering her, is that he's not like what is his spiritual religious beliefs? What does he believe? He believes in a religious dogma. I can tell that he believes in that. He believes that women, go ahead.
You said he believes in what?
He believes in women taking a back seat.
Yeah, he does not have any type of spiritual anything. He has no practice rituals, no traditions, no religion, no nothing.
He has no religion at all, not even Christianity.
Initially, when we first met each other, he was his family history is Christianity,
right?
But he didn't practice it.
But see that, you know, it don't matter though. It don't matter though. That's the whole weird thing about it, is that we got a lot of quasi-Christians that are afflicted negatively by that. Because his father probably was a devout Christian but it's what it does is it tells the woman to not explore her full potential, is what that religion does. So that being in his history is what's going to affect the situation. And then also the High Priestess is in the reverse position. So what I feel is that I feel like your daughter is what's your daughter's zodiac sign? Because I feel like she has a very good potential. The three major arcanas that she got is the Hierophant reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and then the Lovers reversed. And see, another thing that I can tell is that he's probably going to make relationships for her difficult. He's going to affect her love life, which is going to be a bit fucked up. That's fucked up. He's going to affect her love life in the future. That's what I can tell. Yeah, so it's not that he's, go ahead.
Molestation. I've been just suspicious of molestation, you know, just from the past situation with another child of mine. I've been very diligent in monitoring my children. And just want to make sure that it's not.
Let me ask. I'll ask. I will ask, is he molesting her? Or will he? He does seem to be super duper concerned about keeping men away from her. But that's something that is so backwards. You know, what I notice is, especially in the Black community, is that we feel good about affecting we feel good about affecting our children's love lives. We feel good about doing that. For some reason, people, you know, feel that that's okay. You know, spirits, is he molesting her? Yes or no? I got a no answers. No answer. I got a no answer. I would have solved that though. I would have solved that. But what's that thing called? Oedipus complex? Oedipus complex. That's what he's got.
You said what kind of complex?
That Oedipus complex, like what, it's not sexual, but it's still that's what he's gonna have in the future. Like he ain't gonna he's gonna do things purposely to mess up her love life, which is gonna affect her financially. It's gonna affect her mentally, spiritually. You know, because that's not good. Because you know, it's almost like he is not going to want to share her with other people, but it's not a sexual thing. I don't believe. I got a no answer. What I got was the Knight of Cups reversed, the Seven of Wands reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, the Eight of Coins reversed, and the Two of Swords reversed. So tell me, how old is your daughter?
10 months.
She's 10 months. Okay. Well, no, he ain't molested. Yeah. Have you been seeing anything? Noticing anything?
No.
Okay.
No. I
Listen.
have a history with another child, and I've just been.
You've been afraid.
More cautious.
You've been afraid. Well,
it's not the same.
I know that this. I know that this. I'll ask if he would do that in the future. She's, you know, because you know, but yeah, you probably need to get some work done on yourself. If you know, if you're feeling that way, but because what I can see the potential for that to happen. I can see the potential for that to come up in the future. He ain't molesting her now, but it's a possibility that, yeah, he could in the future. If it like you, what I can sense is heavy religious programming. Because if you've got heavy religious men that are very, very heavily religiously programmed, they kind of do have more of a broader view of that, especially in the Bible where it says, you know, when the daughters was sleeping with the father, and remember when the daughters, they got the repopulate. Yeah, so it's that, you know, the Bible speaks of all of those things, and you know, a lot of times what it does is it will create an environment where those things can take place. But then, you know, it's like there's no real consequence, because a lot of Christians will believe that they just kind of go on and nothing ever happens, and they never have to account for the damage that they may be doing to another person. So I truly do believe in karma. I believe in that. But you know, and Christians don't. When you look at it from when you look at the big picture, they feel as though every single thing that they do will just be forgiven by the Lord. There's a like forgiveness is painful. You know, let me tell you something. You go through some stuff like that, you get beat up and battered and bruised spiritually and physically or mentally. Please believe you ain't got away with nothing. You know, and they need more and better care. So what I can sense is something happening, something to do with religious abuse and using sex to fuck up somebody's head. That's basically usually what sex is about for a rapist would be about controlling that person completely and making them feel less than. So, you may want to, get some spiritual guidance for yourself. I'm seeing no, I got a no answer, but that doesn't mean that he won't in the future.
Exactly. I gotta know also. I just wanted to make sure and get confirmation. Um,
Will he in the future?
It's just been a really hard, it's been a hard battle. It's been a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing around this situation, and I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I'm not sorry for trying to be a.
It kind of runs. It kind of runs. It kind of might run that situation might run in his family or either your family. So he could in the future. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And you know what I got? I got the magician. I got the ace of wands, the magician reverse, the 2 of wands reverse, and the 10 of wands reverse. So I get the sense that that may be something that's in the background of the family. I'm actually doing a generational hex remover for a client right now that actually has that runs in the family. It may even run in your family as well. You had your other child got molested by her father.
Yeah, I was definitely generational in my family.
Yeah, that's what I can see. So yeah,
myself.
So that could have an effect on the situation. But see, if he was all the way there, he wouldn't give in to that like that. But a lot of men, they kind of do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you've got that generationally in your family. So he could in the future, around the age of 12, 13, or 14 years old, start to have those desires for her. Yeah. So get with me, go to my website and go to the website and get a consultation. You need to have that generational hex removed from you. You're carrying it within your bloodline. You're carrying it with you. So you automatically are going to attract men that are like that. You may attract men that are like that. Yeah.
I attract all type of walks of life. Yeah, I do know that about myself.
Yeah.
And it is, I've never experienced it, but sister above me, my brother below me.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Yeah, that was actually going to be my next question. Were you ever molested by? Because we all know child abuse survivors have agreed on this. There's a big difference between being molested by an uncle in the family and then being groomed from a child by your father to have a sexual relationship with him later on. There's a huge difference between the two. Somebody having that with their father, and you need to get that hex removed from you just because you've already had it happen to one of your children.
Yeah.
So was the child a female?
On the website.
Yeah, go to the website. Feel free to use
my father.
Yeah. What'd your father do?
I don't have any issues with my father.
Okay.
He's an amazing man.
Okay.
But my mother, she was molested, and she accused my father several times, but it was because of what she'd been through. But my dad, he's an excellent man, and he's an excellent grandfather. But I never experienced that, but my older sister has, and my younger brother has. I knew it, yeah. A lot of people around me have. I don't know what it feels like, but I do know from the pain that my family suffered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I just, I feel like I'm going batshit crazy.
Well, what it's doing is it's the like I said, I could see the hex attached to you, which is your mother. That's where it's coming from, and so that's why she would accuse. That's why she would accuse him. And if he would have, then she wouldn't have been surprised or shocked at all. You know what I'm saying? How's your relationship with your mom?
Well, she passed away 11 years ago. But both of us were Tauruses.
But you still, even though she's passed on, you still have a relationship with her, right? Or no?
I still have a relationship with her. When I'm highly stressed, she comes to me in my sleep.
That's good.
When I'm highly stressed.
That's good.
And
that's good.
I get to tell her everything that's on my mind. And, you know, she gives me little nudges. She never talks, but she listens and she gives me little facial expressions and nudges or, you know, something to let me know if it's okay or not okay.
See, the problem is that sometimes when when they raise a daughter and she's a daddy's little girl, sometimes people can mistake that. So your mother, because of her experience, because you say your mother's father molested her. So that's where that comes from. You said it was your mother's father?
No.
Who was it in your mother's family?
My mother molested her. My sister.
Hold on, you were breaking up. Brothers. You were breaking up. What happened again?
My mother, her brothers had molested her.
Okay, so it was her brothers.
My sister. Yeah, on my father's side, my sister, our uncle, my dad's brother molested my sister.
Your dad's brother, okay.
Other brothers molested my brother.
Wow. Yeah. So that's definitely deep.
On my dad's side.
Yeah. On your dad's side?
On both sides of the family. Yeah. And my dad, he's the oldest of the siblings.
So it's on both sides of your family. Yeah. So if it's on both sides, yeah. So that's two different sets of contracts that's going on. Basically what it is definitely one of those things, and I actually deal with a lot of clients that have that. It's a very perverted spirit. It likes to it's a perverted spirit that likes family sex, and it's very inappropriate to most people. Don't feel comfortable with it, you know. It's doing is it shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way, because you were asking, well, it shouldn't be that way. It's not healthy. That's very dysfunctional. This is very dysfunctional. It's a very dysfunctional family when folks is having sex with each other like that.
And they're both of them are both sides of the family are Christian families. Both have pastors in them. Both of my grandparents were pastors on both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually incestuous families, they're usually yeah. Go ahead. They're usually heavily in the church, though. Usually.
Yeah. And it's been really, I've pulled away from Christianity.
You know, how do you have a normal relationship based upon love and romance when you are having a sexual relationship with either your uncle or your father or your brothers? How can you, it's kind of going to be a difficult situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I could see your daughter's love life being affected. So you need to go ahead and get that removed, because you know what? Those problems are not only causing sexual problems, but they're causing there's some people, there's been some inbreeding going on too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I can sense
3 generations back.
Mm-hmm. And so that is, a very bad thing because it can produce morbid either offspring that's kind of crazy. But doesn't mean that it has to be. Doesn't mean it has to be, but
I've not been the victim, but I'm a part of the family that has been victimized.
you've been the observer. You've been observing it. Yeah. Almost like, well, at least they're not forcing you. At least they haven't. At least they were into
They
it.
said it's a hexing, an unhexing.
You need that generational hex remover because it's affecting the daughters. And I'm gonna tell you something. You don't want to see your daughter go through that because you didn't go through it yourself, and you know that you have a wonderful relationship with your father that is not based upon sex. You know what I'm saying? Because you said that your father didn't ever do anything to you, but your mother accused him.
Yeah.
You need to get go to the website and go to the website and get my consultation, or either a reading, one or the other.
Okay.
And then we can, because you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay.
Love and light.
Love and light to you too. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. Caller, you're live.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling in because I want to know what is spirit trying to tell me, or if I have any blocks on me. Towards my father, I just want to know what next steps I need to take when it comes to him.
Okay. What was the last part of what you said? Are you able to hear me? I'm just curious. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. What is the last part of what you said?
I just wanted to know what I need to go next.
Oh, oh my goodness, you're breaking up. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me get this right here. Okay. Cards. What's your zodiac sign?
I don't Pisces sign.
Oh, cool. You're a Gemini. Oh my God. You know what? You're probably a very spontaneous person.
Yeah.
Probably very, very fun to get to be around. Okay, cool. You probably got a split personality too, though.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm the same way. A lot of people say I have a split personality because I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. So, and I've been told that I was you're bipolar. So yeah.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
All right, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. What messages do you have for the Pisces Gemini today? Okay, now whatever specific questions that you have, more than likely I'm going to pull them up in this reading.
I just need to know what that I might didn't. Is there any blocks? You know, with me because I can push forward. You know,
only can stand with someone right now. I just push to get on my feet, but it's not been working, so I don't know what am I doing. I
Yeah.
need to know what am I doing, what spiritual.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely tell that you're trying to move on from something. Something I can tell that there's some painful memories from your childhood. I can tell.
Yes.
I can see that. And it seems like the thing is like I can tell that there's some financial troubles, and then just
Oh
feeling,
yeah.
yeah, feeling kind of up and down. So you're wanting that stability. You need grounding. You need grounding. Um, if I could look at your chart, I'd be able to look at other aspects. Do you know what your Venus sign is? Guys, try to have your natal chart whenever you call me for a reading. Try to have your natal chart and everything pulled up. Try to have that pulled up, guys, because do you know what it is? Because that's very important when it comes to your finances, your Venus.
Oh, my Venus is
It's in what?
it's air.
It's in Aries. Okay. You got the devil shows up in your reading, and then the king of coins comes up, and then the empress reversed, the 3 of cups, the 5 of cups, and then the knight of swords. So you got the 8 of cups reversed, the 2 of reversed. So that's how, so the 8 of cups reversed lets me know that you are having issues from your childhood. Okay. The 2 of pentacles lets me know that there's some financial difficulties. And the 5 of wands tells me that there's some sort of hex on your root chakra. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now let's break it down. The 2 major arcanas that you got in your reading is the Empress reversed and the Devil or the Crone upright. So I can instantly tell that there's something going on in your triple goddess, in your vortex. Something ain't right in that vortex, girl. Something ain't right. I'm telling you, I can sense it. And it does have something to do with your mother, or either maybe even children that you have, or either you're supposed to. Do you have children?
Yes, I have 5
Yeah. So there's some challenges within that, and then also the financial issue. So there's 2 major arcanas. Now, the devil is going to represent something that is draining you. In your reading, the devil is going to represent something that's draining you. Okay, now I'm going to go in order. Okay, I'm going to start from here on out. I've started to do that, and it makes the readings make so much more sense. I'm going to go in order from major arcanas all the way down to court card. Okay, so your 2 major arcanas, the Empress reversed, the Devil upright. Okay, so that lets me know that it's something draining you. Something ain't right with the money and the finance. Something draining your probably your root chakra and your solar plexus. The next card that comes up is going to be this 10 of coins is in the reverse position. So that lets me know that there's, again, a financial problem that has something to do with financial stability. You're supposed to have financial stability for that card to show up at all. But there's a hex, there's something going on generationally. And it's coming from your mother. Coming from your mother, probably through your father, okay? Now, you got 2 5s. You got a repeating number 5. You got the 5 of wands and the 5 of cups. So that lets me know that there are some malevolent spirits that are connected to your root chakra. Also, they are connected to your heart chakra. So the 5 of cups lets me know that there's some things and some anger that you're possibly carrying with you. I can definitely tell that you're carrying it from your childhood. Have you ever been sexually molested? Did you get sexually molested as a child?
Yes.
Yeah. So I could see that. It had to have been probably your earliest memory would be around the age of 8 years old. Probably.
Yep.
But it started way before that. It's a bunch of freaky people in this world that don't have no sense. Yeah. So that's what I can see also. Now, the Three of Cups represents your ancestors. So that's in the upright position. So you definitely do have ancestors that are guiding you. And then you got the Two of Pentacles is in the reverse position. What that tells me is not meeting with West, and North is not meeting with South. You're imbalanced. You haven't found your North. There is some of your creative energy is being blocked, okay, as well. Your court cards, the two court cards that you got, so these are two people. The King of Coins is a person, and then the Knight of Swords is also a spirit guide. So I can already tell. Let me clarify who these folks are, because I'm not, usually if I'm not getting, I mean, they show up as spirit guides. Yeah, they do. But I get the feeling that this one may be giving you some negative reinforcement. Spirit, give me some clarity on the King of Coins. Okay, so yeah, this one's giving you some negative reinforcement. The Three of Swords in the reverse position comes up. This is you carrying stuff with you too. This King of Coins is actually you. There's some earth in your chart somewhere. What'd you say your Venus was?
Excuse me?
What's your Venus sign again?
It's Aries, but I do have Capricorn also on the chart.
Where is it at in your chart?
I don't have a placement on
90 seconds.
Okay. Hey guys, look, give me a second. Hey guys, if you want to make sure that you get on the line, because I don't know if I'll be able to take all the callers because I got like 13 people waiting. Then you guys can call in. Make sure you call in within the last 90 seconds of the show so that you can join in the after show, and I'll still be able to bring you on the line for your reading. Okay.
60 seconds.
516-590-0362. Okay, going back to what I was saying, there's some kind of spirit that is feeding off of some aspect of your chart that is a weakness, but only because that's that curse that's on you. So this is what causes things to come to a standstill and for you to be stuck. You were actually molested at the age of 3.
Seconds.
And it's something that has, you've been carrying it with you in your womb. So you got a womb hex on you. Generational, and a lot of people that have generational hexes on them, it's their womb. Yeah, it is. The generational hex does affect the womb, and it affects the children that come out of the womb. So eventually you have to get that removed from them. But your last card or spirit guide, because you know what? Sometimes negative people can represent a spirit guide because they're still sending us a message. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spirit, give me some clarity on the Knight of Swords. Oh, you got all them babies over there. I bet you they so adorable. They probably so cute. Okay. So there's another spirit guide that is telling you that your crown chakra is messed up, because see, your blessings from your ancestors come from your crown. So you need to you need to do some aura. You need that hex removed from you, that generational hex. You need to eventually get that removed. You can do it in pieces. You don't have to do it all at once. I've actually had people that did that. But you're going to have to work on your aura. And then that's when things are going to unblock and you'll start to heal. You may even want to consider doing a healing. Yeah. Now, what was the specific question that you had? Because I'm pretty sure that I can answer it with just these cards. Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
Okay. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. What was the specific question that you had again?
My last question was just
When it comes to your father, what? Okay, okay, hon. Let's look at that then. Let's look at that. I can definitely tell that you're, you know, you're connected to him. So if you're going to leave, you're going to need to cut the cord. But spirit guides, should she leave her baby's father? Yes or no? Major arcanas and even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards is no. Okay. As far as a relationship, I can tell that he's definitely causing a lot of problems. You may need to definitely separate yourself from him, or y'all living together and stuff. Is he hitting you? Is he being mean? What's his zodiac sign?
Oh, wow. Yes. We've been into, when I was down with him, he did a lot of fighting, he hit me a lot. My son is going, his position.
Yeah.
So.
See, he's possessed.
Yeah.
Your baby daddy is possessed. So that's why spirits are saying get the fuck away from him. But see, even it can get messy. It can get messy. It can get messy when you do that. So you need to take care of that situation spiritually, like that he, you know, you see, here's the thing about it. The average person is not going to know how. The average person is not going to know how to deal with a possessed individual. He's possessed. What's his zodiac sign again? What's his zodiac sign?
He is a Scorpio sun. He's a Scorpio sun, Taurus moon, Capricorn rashes, and his Venus sign is Sagittarius.
Is he being? Oh yeah, Venus and Sagittarius. Ooh, Lord have mercy. So he's got multiple women then. Is it? It's well. Is he hitting on you?
He was. I've been away from him, but when we was, he was hitting on me every single day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Can you like how just smacking you around or pushing you like or punching you like what was the severity?
He was doing it. He stayed because he just took up frustration.
And then yeah, and then he want to have sex afterwards too.
Yeah.
He want to have sex afterwards too because he's possessed, he's perverted. So he's definitely getting off on that. So but he hasn't been hitting you anymore.
No, we haven't even been and around each other. But I don't see it happen.
Girl, that man got problems. I can already tell. He's got some issues. I can tell. Yeah. So the only reason why he ain't hitting on you is because you ain't been around him. So you know what that means. You're gonna have to let it go. Cause you know that's not, you ain't gonna survive like that. A man that's hitting on you. Now, another thing that I will tell you is that I've actually helped women that have dealt with stuff like that. Is it, you know, just because he hitting you, you still got a kid by him. So you're gonna have to deal with it eventually. So you may want to, I haven't looked completely at the situation, but I feel like for you to ask me that, that would mean that you must have love for him, or you're still in love with him, or you're not sure, but surely somebody that's hitting you every single day, that's definitely not healthy. So, but I feel as though you definitely could you're gonna have to do work on him anyway, because you got a kid by him. I ended up having to do work on my ex like that too. I ended up having to get work done on him to remove that entity, because it seems to be affecting the children, or it can affect the children, especially if he was doing that in front of the children. Yeah.
I feel that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely gonna get. I got to get there. That's gonna be my number one.
Yeah, hey, especially if you got an income tax coming up, any of y'all got an income tax coming up, use it for what is gonna help you, and it'll open that up for you. So yeah, I think that you should contact me at my website, and I can definitely help you with that. But see, with the whole baby daddy thing, that is something also that I can sense that's generational with your family too. Did your mother have that problem, or her mother? Or it could have, a lot of those sounds like to me that he's a little, he needs some help. He's demonically possessed. Okay. And possession can and will affect your children. So you need to do something about it spiritually. Now, I'm speaking from personal experience. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to take a few more of these other callers. If you want to talk to me more so in private and more in depth, and if you have other questions, go ahead and use that coupon code presidential20, and it'll take 20% off of your reading. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Queen Jamila.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Love and light.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Hey, guys, I've got to go and use the little girl's reading. Thank you, Herbal Love Goddess. We've been having some issues with Blog Talk, like not being clear or whatever. But like I said, everybody that gets a reading, you can go back and listen on the thing. I'm going to go and use the restroom real quick, okay? I got to go to the little girl's room. So bear with me, please. Caller, you live.
Hi, thank you.
Hi. You're welcome. How can I help you today?
My name is Wendy, and I'm concerned about my continued employment. I was in a car accident last March, and I was off work for about 8.5 months. And then my employer gave me an ultimatum to return back to work or else. So I did. And they were supposed to give me complete retraining because everything's changed, including the computer system. But then they changed their mind and said no. So I'm still there, but my concern is it's a call center for medical insurance. And in December, I had a call that I failed because it had been almost a year since I'd been trained on any of that information.
Right.
So they're basing my whole last year annual review on that call. I don't think it's fair, but it's a corporation. And
exactly.
So I'm going to give them my response, very well worded, carefully worded this week. And the team that I'm on right now is called Doctor and Member Services. But I was hired for Member Services, and every other call is from an angry doctor's office wondering why their claim wasn't paid, and I don't know how to figure it out because I've not had the training. So when I meet with my boss, maybe, it's awful. So when I meet, I'll be very diplomatic and I'll just say, I understand you're not going to give me the training, but I was hired for member services and that's my background. Can you please switch me over downstairs to member services? Oh my God. Because I know meanwhile I am applying elsewhere, but so I'm hoping that I keep steadily employed at least for the next year. And so
Spirit guides, what messages do you current, past, and future? Go ahead. I'm actually gonna lay out your cards. Unless you had a specific question about this job that you're currently on. Was there a specific question or did you just want like general guidance?
Well, my specific question is, will my boss, if I ask him businesslike and unemotional nice, will he agree to move me to member services because I was hired to that department? And they're not training me to do all this other stuff. So I think that would be fair. So will he do that? And will I keep this job until I get another job?
Okay. Let's ask the first question first. Is her boss going to move her to member services?
Anxiety 24 hours a day.
I could just imagine. I mean, what the hell are they thinking? That sounds like something going on there.
And the team lead is she has a sour personality.
Is he going to agree to that, yes or no?
I had asked her for help with a claim, and nobody was answering. And on the Bible, she asked me 15 minutes later, almost an hour later, "Are you okay?" And I said no. I finally had to answer the poor doctor's office to the best of my knowledge what I thought the answer was, and she didn't even bother asking me what I said.
Right, exactly. But you know what? This is what I want to tell you. Yeah, he's gonna agree to do that. but your spirit guides are telling you that you may want to think about moving on. Why would you want to work for a company that would treat you that way? You need healing. You got injured. What happened? What happened? Why were you off for work again?
So I was in the back seat of a yellow cab after work, and we were rear-ended on the highway. And the bad thing is,
and see, that's where that anxiety is coming from too. You said what now?
The impact hit me in the same spot as my broken back from before. So my doctor wanted to keep me off work till the HR told me to come back or else, so I came back. But the understanding was I was going to be having this training, and then they said, no, you were not going to give you this training.
See, this is the whole thing. Your doctor.
And my boss said, well, we'll give you one-on-one training, and that was a fairy tale.
Isn't that, wait a minute. Isn't that illegal for them to make you come back in spite of doctor's orders? Hell, you need a lawyer or something for that. Good grief. They can't just make you come back to work against your doctor's orders. You got a lawsuit against them. So you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do?
To attorneys.
You need to sue their asses for sending you through this. Yeah, I'll help you. I do spiritual work
they gave me
for
8 months off, which is more than they had to give me, though.
Hey, there's got to be some kind of FMLA, Medical Leave Act or something, some kind of law that is intact to protect you and your job.
I was on Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yeah.
And my attorney, a very well-known attorney, told me that, well, they gave you 8 months off. They didn't have to give you that much.
Yeah.
So I've checked legally. But I cannot stand the anxiety. There's times when I thought I'm going to have a heart attack on the job.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know what? Listen, this is what I want to tell you. Listen, you need some spiritual help. And the reason why I tell you that is because the world card comes up in the reverse position. So that's what you're dealing with. You are literally, time that you had the accident, this is a manifestation of something. Now, I'm going to throw the cards for you because I got a feeling on what it is, because when you had that accident, your anxiety has been sky high since that car accident, hasn't it? I can tell. It was probably high before that, but it got worse after that car accident. Your anxiety got worse, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did.
See,
because I'm older. I'm 67, and as by the grace of God, if I can work one more solid year, then I'll be able to collect enough money to live comfortably on Social Security. So the longer you wait, the more you'll get. So all I need really is from today, and I think they're treating me dirty.
Yeah, they are.
Off of the whole annual review. And you know what the icing on the cake is?
Yeah.
I had 10 people compliment me, asking to speak to my supervisor last month.
Yeah.
Give me compliments. My boss talked to me last week and he said, so you have 10? And I said, yes. And then he smiled at me and said, oh, I erased 3 by mistake.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah, they are being very, what's actually going on here, because first of all, I could see that, yes, they are going to do that. But I feel like your spirits are saying to move on, and to not spend the last year, with these people that you're going to be working, that's what I kind of feel like they're saying. But let me check and see what they want you to know in general. But yeah, I did see that happening. Yes, I did. I did see a yes on that. But you got the Chariot. The Chariot came up, which kind of represents somebody kind of moving on. Because what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, you're an employee of theirs. How do they expect you to get better if they're attacking you and being dirty and everything, during the whole, that's kind of weird to me. Let me see what's going on with spirit guides for the caller. What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Can you hear me?
It's kind of choppy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's Blog Talk doing that, guys. I'm so sorry about that. The people, you can actually hear the reading on YouTube. I'll give you like the timestamp so you can go back and you'll be able to hear everything that I'm saying. When we do private readings, guys, I don't have that problem. This is Blog Talk doing this. So I'm actually going to get like they're going to have to give me some kind of concession or something for me having problems today like that. But yeah, so give me a second. Let me go back to here. So you're about 1:35:27 is your timestamp. 1:35:27 is your timestamp for your reading. Okay, in case you want to go back and listen, you may want to go back about 10 minutes on that. Okay, because we started about 10 minutes ago. All right, spirit guides. Tell me what's going on. What's been going on with the caller? What's your zodiac sign? Zodiac sign.
I'm on the 6th.
July the 6th, Cancer. That would be Cancer. We have a full-fledged conversation over there. I like little sayings like that to inspire. Okay, hold on, honey, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the caller. What messages do you have for her today? I want to see what they want to talk about today because, yeah. See, it's definitely a manifestation of a hex. The car accident was the beginning of it. And it kind of spirals from there. Let me tell you what your cards are, okay? Hey, can you go and listen on YouTube? Can you go listen to me on YouTube so I can read your spread out? So that I won't have to, because I know you can't hear me on Blog Talk. Can you pull up YouTube? I can
hear you, but it's kind of choppy in and out.
Okay.
But I'll hear the replay. I'll come back and get the replay.
Okay, good. Okay, so here are your cards. You got the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this is, and then also the health situation where you were recuperating, after the car accident. You got the King of Coins that comes up, or the King of Pentacles. And then you got the Hanged Man in the reverse position. So this is your job. And how long were you at this job, I wonder? Wonder how long you were there. Because they just kind of totally threw you under the bus. Hanged Man is in the reverse position. The Page of Cups is reversed. So this is when they told you come back or else. 7 of Wands comes up reversed. This is a blockage in the root chakra. You said you hurt your back. That's your hurt back right there. 6 of reversed. This is some kind of exploitation that's happening or something. Ace of Swords is reversed. And then it gets worse. The Queen of Cups is upright. is reversed, and the 5 of Wands is upright. So this is the corporation that you're dealing with. The Magician is in the reverse position. So basically, what I can sense is, see, I always said that I believe that these companies and these people that work for these companies, I believe that they are magicians. And the reason why you've been having the anxiety and you haven't even been able to rest and recuperate, which you probably, because I can imagine that there's probably been certain traumas that you, anyway, this isn't the first time that this hex that's on you has manifested. It's not the first time. Okay. And you've been hexed for quite some time now. Okay. But the fact, you know, you were not able to get yourself rested and relaxed is because what I can say, it's a company and they only care about their bottom line, training those people during a certain time, and they don't always have the moolah to train all those people, to train you again. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's cost. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough money. So I'm wondering who you work for, because I feel like this company is kind of not in a good place at all. So they're doing things that are pretty unorthodox. Okay. The 5 of Wands comes up.
I really, really appreciate it. It's a major medical insurance company. Of course, I will not say the name on the air.
Obviously,
but,
yeah.
I think that it's and I am going to be talking to some employment attorneys this week. And
you know what? Another thing, the way that they see you as the employee, and they are like the slave master. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how they feel. They are very cutthroat. Why wouldn't a major insurance company be able to train you? Something's up with that. All they have to do is get a damn trainer. They can do a one-person trainee class for you. Why can't they do that? So then if it's not them, then it's got to be you, because that makes no sense. So it's limbo.
Now,
yeah.
They have that failed call. Yeah, maybe illegally they're thinking they can get rid of me, but my response to that is, I failed the call because I hadn't had training in over a year. And my boss puts in my interview that I need to.
Of course, and you're human.
In my training.
You're human. It was a failed call.
Training is over a year old.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were just now coming back to work. They should have given you some time to adjust, but that's not what they do. What they want is they want to see results. And then see, that's kind of how it is when you're working for these companies like this. But I feel as though there was already some kind of hex that was placed on you. And that's why that's manifesting. And it's like you're a year from retirement. And this could potentially, like, because you said that you only want to work for another year. And is it going to be retirement through this company or this job? It'll be your retirement through them? Or will it just be retirement through Social Security?
They would be giving me any money. I haven't been with the company more than a year and a half. But,
okay.
It's not the, so I think where they made a big mistake is I asked them to send that in writing, that if I didn't go back, they would terminate me, and they actually sent it. And one attorney I talked to said that they made a big mistake when they sent that email.
What did you get from the insurance company when you got your car accident? When you had that car accident, what did you get? Did you get
anything from the?
Yeah, did you get anything from them?
Accident?
Yeah.
It's just it's just now finalizing, and the way it works is the attorney gets a third, the medical insurance gets a third, and it's a huge medical bill, 3 MRIs and tons of other stuff, and then also I would get a third. However, this motorist was underinsured, so it's very little money. I'm not getting back any of the pay that I missed for over 8 months.
Right, so you suffered a loss. Yeah, you suffered a loss because of the other driver's negligence. And see,
I told this attorney that I did not call the cab. I take paratransit, and
right.
They are the ones that arrange for the cab. And so he's checking to see if they have uninsured.
You see how they're all? Let me ask you a question. Do you see how they're all getting paid off of your misfortune, and they not even the ones with the injury?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
And yeah, they did provide the services. So the medical bills, yeah, but the law, all these other people. And so you got caught up in that system is basically what you did. It would have been better for the car accident to have never happened. Imagine if the car accident had never happened. But see, that car accident happened.
I have a police report and I have ambulance report.
Listen. The car accident happened because of a hex manifesting itself. A car accident that's a hex. So when the guy ran into you, because I can see him running into you, and he was underinsured. So he had some shit on him too. But when y'all collided with each other, those two worlds collided. So you may not even have a generational hex or anything. It might just, the car accident itself created the hex. So that's something that you have to have removed. See, a lot of people don't understand that, and they'll have stuff like that happen, and there'll be a lot of just, problems and issues, because what should be happening is that you should be, getting your check from the insurance company and being able to take time to recuperate, especially since you were seriously injured. Okay. And, there shouldn't be all of this, oh, we're playing games with you. Oh, you got to come back or else we're going to fire you. Well, wait a minute. Isn't that against the law? So there's discrimination too. There's discrimination. Yeah. Go ahead.
But I talked to an attorney about that, and he said they gave me more time than they're required to by law. He said typically it's usually only around 12 weeks.
Yeah. Well, did you get the short term or disability and stuff?
I was collecting short-term disability from the state, which barely pays anything.
Yeah.
But
I remember when I had to go on medical leave when I was pregnant with my son, and I also had to go on medical leave after I had him. I went back to work after I had him. Of course, it was a work from home job, and and I had a promotion, but they didn't give me a raise. So some other crap, they started giving me crap. And at that time, if somebody would have told me, well, you got a hex that is manifesting, my mind probably wouldn't have been ready for that information. You see what I'm saying? But that's what you do have, and you are gonna need to get it, because I feel like, from what I can see a little bit further in the future, and this sort of having a negative effect on you, because the 5 of Wands was your final card. You started with the 5 of Pentacles reverse and then ended with the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands does represent struggle. It does. It represents struggle. You know what I'm saying? So, and that physical trauma, or are you still in pain?
Yeah, I am. I had to use a walker for 8 months.
Oh, okay. And they know the circumstances, you know what? And they're also treating you that way because you're older. They're treating you.
I think that they really don't care. And
Yeah.
I'll be speaking to some more employment attorneys, and the team lead is snotty to me, and the supervisor, I call him over when nobody else will help me, which is, and he doesn't know the answer. And I'm amazed that he doesn't know because he's a supervisor, but it's I'll be better off out of there, but I want to keep the job until I get a new job.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I understand how you feel about that. I feel like you should start to pay more attention to what's going on spiritually, because I can definitely see a spirit guy right here. The spirit guy comes through as the Queen of Cups. And in this particular deck that I'm using, the Queen of Cups is actually, it looks like it's a fortune teller, and they have their hands over like what looks like a crystal ball, but it also looks like water, and there's a big cup right there. So I feel as though, there is, first of all, it's all about the healing from this. And I don't feel like, well, first of all, before the accident happened, there was something going on. It was, and it's manifesting. So you need to look into that. That was definitely some kind of manifestation. And you know what? It could be somebody at the job, whoever this Queen of Cups is. There's a Page of Cups reversed.
It's a chest pain.
It is. And you're being exploited.
What I say and how I say.
You know what I think? Do you think that like maybe your job could have gotten some kind of insurance money for you being gone or something? Like maybe they benefited off it or something? Like I feel like your job is benefiting off of you, going through this. And it is a chess game because they're the reason why you were gone for so long. And so now they're just kind of toying with you. Yeah.
I think that I would do it. And I think they know.
Yeah, they do. This person right here, let me clarify who this is, because in your reading, you got two major arcanas. Okay, let me break this down and tell that you got a hex on you. You got two major arcanas. The Magician reversed and the Hanged Man reversed. Okay, so that lets me know there's some kind of black magic manifestation. You got the Seven of Wands reversed.
Well,
your job is
it's a lesson in trusting up for myself, and shame on them. I deserve so much better, but I have integrity, and I'm doing everything under the sun to be successful and benefit the company, but they're treating me dirty. So
it's this person at the job.
Name the company on the air.
Who is this? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even say your name on air. Don't do none of that. That's why I don't give away area codes. Nobody is going to see any of your information. Spirit guys, clarify who this Queen of Cups is. Yeah, don't do that. You can tell me in private, but don't do that. Okay, so the Four of Cups comes up upright, and then the Nine of Pentacles comes up reversed. So see, whoever this Queen of Cups is, this is the person that's at the job. This is a younger person too. This person is younger than you.
What's the first initial?
I don't even see the initial. I don't see that in you. Because I don't. Let's ask. Let's ask if we can see if there's a first initial. Spirit, who is it? Oh, I can see that sometimes. see the 8 of Cups comes up. It's like more than, I feel like.
So sorry, I can't really hear you. I do appreciate your time, but I do.
Go back on YouTube. Go back on YouTube and you'll be able to hear your reading. If you go back and listen on YouTube, listen to the playback on YouTube and you'll be able to hear. I don't know what's going on with Blog Talk out in a different way or whatever because it's been giving me problems. Contact me at my website or either contact me at 770-686-7461. And
actually, this company that I work for is in Stockton, California. It's a major company, and so I Stockton, Sacramento companies. But
you know, wanted your job though. There was like an opportunity that was coming up right around the same time of the car accident. There was an opportunity at the same time of your car accident. There was some promotion opportunities that was happening, and somebody, I feel like somebody at your job put something on you so that they could take your job. So that's why you're being treated like that. So and I can see a job, and she basically
I wish everybody well. I really do.
I know you do. But that's a lot of shit. Like you gotta understand that. Listen, when I see a magician coming up in a reading and you're talking about you've had a car accident, that lets me know that that is a hex, that somebody crossed you. So the way they got you out of the way was because there probably should have been a promotion opportunity, or either it was a promotion opportunity. And, you know, maybe you weren't even looking at it. You're just looking to retire. But that person still did that to you. I can see that happening. And it wasn't right. It probably wasn't even necessary. But it's almost like you're a sacrifice or something. It's like that person's pretty much sacrificed you. I can see a magician at your job. There's people that practice witchcraft at your job. Just like the other employees, they practice witchcraft, and I can see them as doing something like that. Or now I don't know if you can hear me now, but you should be able to hear me over on YouTube. And that is the reality of the world that we live in. People are practicing witchcraft, even if they don't have to have it in their blood. Oh, you ain't got this in your family and stuff like that. People still do stuff like that. So the beginning of that's why they go ahead.
The name of the company. The first name of the company starts with an F, like Frank, but I'm
okay.
So I think I better take some pain medicine.
Contact. Don't say anything.
I do want to be respectful to you.
Contact me in private. All of my readings are 100% confidential, and they are not for entertainment purposes. Okay, so you can contact me and I can give you some more clarity on the situation. You need it. You need it because somebody at that job hexed you. Somebody actually at the job hexed you. It's a younger woman that's a witch. Okay, there's witches. Guys, y'all know that witches work at these jobs in these companies. So y'all be like, well, what happened? Like everything was going okay, and then blah, blah, blah happened, and then bam. These are the people that you're working with. They're witches. They're practicing witchcraft. Do you understand me? So you've got to have your guard up and you've got to have your stuff ready. You don't have to sit and obsess over it because, you know, it ain't something you're going to have to deal with all the time. As long as you come to a practitioner, deal with what you got to deal with. I tell people that all the time. You got a witch at your job, and the witch at your job wanted.
Well, I mentioned that I work in Stockton, Sacramento.
Yes, ma'am.
There's actually some other companies that are pretty close apply to where I'm currently working, and I may get a referral to this your company in Stockton, but I'm not feeling well, and I need to take some medication because.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, the reason why you're not feeling well is because you have a hex on you. That's why. That's why. The car accident was like the beginning of your health declining. You have many, many years ahead of you. This shit is so sad. Whoever did that to this lady, they took a lot of her life force away from her. She had a lot, like literally, like her health. Ma'am, I want you to listen to me. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yes, ma'am.
50.
You have a lot more years ahead of you. Probably. Let me see. And now that you've had this experience, that person put that hex on you as a sacrifice. And so that's going to take years from you. This is a younger person that did that. I've seen people do this before. You need to see a practitioner. You need to go to my website and contact me, okay? Hold on. Spirit guides. Show me what age. Show me client's age of descent and health, current health, current past health.
Well, thank you. God bless you. That's because I'm feeling pretty sick. But
okay, hon.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. That's crazy. This lady's supposed to live like to about 80 or 90 years old. Like this is what I saw in the cards. I saw a younger person at that lady's job putting a hex on her, and her health is going to decline because of it, because it was an entity that was invoked that was demonic. So that lady needs to get that hex removed from her. I didn't really see anything generational, although there probably is, but that lady did put a hex on her. Somebody put a hex on her at her job. Y'all got to be careful out here with these jobs, man. Y'all swimming with sharks. You can't expect to be friends with people at your job. Them people are there to compete with you. Okay, guys, we only have like a few minutes left, and I don't know why I have a frog in my voice. So all of the 6 callers that are there, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to have time to necessarily take your call. I will try to come back a little bit later because it is only 4:30 and I've got to get some people scheduled. If you guys want private readings, visit tarotqueenjamila.thedivinemommy.com. You can also use Presidential 20, which is a coupon code for President's Day and the full moon. Okay, you can actually use this coupon code, Presidential 20, to get 20% off of your reading. Okay, also to let you guys know, my healings are on sale and my love bindings are on sale. Okay, so those are on sale, and I actually uploaded a video. If you guys could please go thumbs up that video, because I am doing promotions for my business and for my, for the people, not just for the business, but for the people. I'm doing promotions for my love and healing work. And I do work with 2 major deities for that work, which is Archangel Raphael and then Aphrodite or Oshun. Aphrodite and Oshun, they kind of have the same energy. So yeah, I appreciate it if you guys could go and support the channel. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up. What was I going to do? That's what I was trying to do. Hold on. All right, guys, hold on. I was gonna show you guys something, but it's not coming up yet. Yeah, there we go. So I'll upload that. So guys, my spells and rituals are there's a couple of spells and rituals that are on sale for Valentine's Day and everything, because this is a really good time of the year to harness a lot of that energy, and a lot of people don't know how. Listen, if a spiritualist tells you that you're hexed and they let you know the terms of getting that hex removed, don't worry about it. Once you get the solution for the problem, then everything else is going to fall into place. Okay. So if you guys need consultations, if you guys are looking to join Divine Services as an apprentice, you guys can contact me, because I definitely do have several apprentices, but they are always doing their thing. My apprentices they just rocking and rolling. Okay. They doing their thing. So anyway, I love you guys. Love and light to you guys. And I'll see y'all next time. Okay. Bye.